we dialed like 1-800 and then our names. And 1-800-Bethany is an abortion hotline. And the other day, I was talking to my friends, and we were talking about what our names mean, and they're like, oh, my name's like Rachel, and it means like Grace, or some shit like that. My name means peace. And I was like, that's pretty cool, but my name means House of God. And then because, we're millennials, we're like, oh, well, let's look that up. Doesn't it mean like House of Figs? I was like, no, it means House of God. Look it up. It doesn't mean House of God, actually. And when we looked it up, it means House of Misery. Or more specifically, House of the Homeless and Destitute. And like growing out my pubes, things like that, I haven't gotten there yet. And I was like, well, Bethany, examine yourself. Like, be introspective. Why can't you do this? Like, why can't you grow out your pubes? What's wrong? And then I thought, and the reason I can't grow out my pubes is... We went to the Home Depot together, and we were looking at paint, and she was like, okay, Bethany, now tell me. From mother of pearl to obsidian, just how dark is your Chilean boyfriend? Okay, like she's old, she comes from a different time, she grew up in Arkansas. Okay, she's not even probably going to live long enough to vote for Donald Trump. Like, I'll be nice, okay? And I was like, well, grandmother, it's more like a cinnamon mocha kind of thing. Or at least that's what his dick tastes like when I stick it in my mouth. But yeah, so obviously I'm a comedian. This is part of my life. It's a very big part of my life. And my boyfriend's Chilean, all those kinds of things. And I was at a party the other day, and he was speaking Spanish, and I'm still learning. Like, I can't understand everything. And I was sitting there listening to his conversation. And at one point, I was like, he's telling one of my jokes. That bitch is telling one of my jokes. And I was like, dude, you stole my joke. I'm like, you can't do that. And he was like, baby, I'm a communist. I don't steal things. I redistribute.